On va lancer le rec. Hop 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 hop. Point fort direct. On avait oublié. On avait oublié, on avait oublié. On avait oublié. Je pense pas qu'on va faire tout le choix en entier parce qu'il est long quand même. Et honnêtement, il n'y a pas énormément d'infos. Hein.
Salut à tous, c'est Giameni.
Oh là là, le son. Là aussi, le micro, il est...
Je vous passe la traduction du podcast de Ron, le nouveau podcast qui a été rajouté lors du dernier DLC. Cette vidéo m'a mis énormément de temps à traduire.
Ah ouais, je l'ai traduit.
C'est un fichier de radio, il y a certains mots qui sont vraiment incompréhensibles. Il n'y en a pas beaucoup, mais il y en a certains, donc j'ai laissé des points d'interrogation ou des choses du genre. Le temps que j'ai pris pour faire cette vidéo est une des raisons du fait que je n'en ai pas sorti d'autres, mais il y a une autre raison aussi, c'est que le dernier DLC en online, il est vraiment what the fuck et que je le kiffe. Donc j'ai quand même passé pas mal de temps à y jouer. Limite, ce que je pense à faire, c'est peut-être refaire des lives dessus, parce que vraiment, c'est un truc que je kiffe et je passe quand même pas mal de temps dessus. Ça faisait longtemps que j'avais pas joué en online, mais là, c'est vraiment un DLC kiffant.
C'était lequel?
Je voudrais faire une grosse dédiée au poteau Robin Rams qui m'a tenu au courant pour ce fichier audio dès sa sortie la semaine dernière. Le lien de sa chaîne
septembre
est
2017.
en description de toutes mes vidéos et dans ma subbox, ainsi que le lien de la chaîne des autres membres.
Juste sur le dernier live, on n'a rien fait sur le dernier live.
TGS, Delta, je vous encourage à passer sur leur chaîne, à aller vous abonner, à aller liker leurs vidéos, ils font du très bon taf. Il y a aussi la chaîne de Trippy Commentaries qui est en description, c'est aussi un poteau qui fait du très bon taf, mais ses vidéos sont en anglais. Et un dernier petit truc, je voudrais m'excuser, j'ai pas pris le temps de répondre aux commentaires de mes dernières vidéos. À la chaîne, vous tiens, profitez.
Do you hear that? Do you? Time. That's time passing. In fact, time is running out. For all of us. For the country. For the state of San Andreas. And also, even more importantly, for the world. That's the truth. The truth about time on a show that is all about truth. Whatever the cost.
Il est emballé.
Today on Blaine County Radio Community Hour, I, Ronald Jakowski, am going to blow the doors off your consciousness until you are unconscious. I'm the one to tell you the truth. There will be no more lies, no more fake news. Not here, not now. The truth is that just as the universe began with a bang nobody heard, some scientists have recently discovered it is going to end in much the same way.
Boom.
And they are suppressing that fact to avoid panic.
Il est en train de péter les plombs quand même.
The world has already ended. I want to make clear it is actually a pre-recorded podcast we do once a week. We're going to talk about science, and not the kind that rappers drop, but the kind that you don't understand until someone explains it to you. That's me. I'm that someone. I'm about to pull back that curtain once again and show you nasty, unpleasant things you can't unsee. This is it. The chance to see big, dirty, ugly, and very suppressed truths that I've discovered. And also, to shine a light on the liars who keep us ignorant so they can sell us fear when it suits them, and complacency when that suits them better. That's weird, isn't it? Like sometimes the deep state wants us terrified, so it spreads lies that sedate us. Like WMDs or STIs, the FIB, STDs, TPI, always acronyms.
TPI, c'est Trevor Phillips Industries.
Damn acronyms. Terror through acronyms. Why is that? Because initials, they frighten us. Subconsciously. That's a verifiable fact a psychologist told me during a session about my father. And it explains a lot. But at the same time, all the real things we should be scared to death of? Food colorants, contrails, banking conspiracies, Lyme disease, all the truths they don't want us to see?
Là, il y a une petite erreur au niveau de la traduction.
Parents, contrails, banking conspiracies, Lyme disease.
Lyme disease, c'est la maladie de Lyme en fait. C'est disease, c'est une maladie.
All the truths they don't want us to see. Then the government keeps very quiet. I'm about to explain everything. It's time to pull back the curtain, people. I love that metaphor for a reason. Again, that came up in a session about my father. But I'd rather not talk about that. This is meta-knowledge. That means big science to take on the big, nasty, deep, deep state. Some people wrote in to say they're tired of my gong. You might as well be tired of the truth!
Du coup, il manque quelques coups de gong.
Now I've finished the monologue bit, and to kick things off, I'd like to welcome to the show a different sort of guest to the one we usually get here. Sophia Biles Carmichael, a senior fellow at the American Truth Institute, a prominent think tank in the Capitol, an expert who has published papers about the economy and all the regulations that the state uses to suppress Americans. Welcome, Miss Biles Carmichael.
Yes, thank you, and you're welcome. It's so lovely.
J'ai
to
même
be
mis différentes couleurs pour les...
What
Eh
does
ben.
your think tank do? Do you drive it around, or is it like a pool?
No, Ron, not exactly. We are a group of thought leaders who help take the burden off elected governments. We help set policy by drafting legislation so the politicians, they don't have to think about really difficult issues and instead have an advocacy group that does it for them. Really, I guess, Ron, you could say we're patriots. Ron, there are a lot of mistruths out there.
I know that, I know.
Yes.
Look, I wake up every day to expose it.
Yes, Ron, and as an American, I thank you for that. Listen, Ron.
I know.
Okay.
But no,
Wait, listen, Ron.
No, I am listening to you.
Ron. Okay, great question.
No, wait. Why do you think I'm not listening to you? I'm right here.
Okay,
I am
Ron.
listening.
Okay,
No,
listen.
I am. I'm listening. Why do you... I'm listening.
Yes, of course. Well, we, much like
Ron est au courant du complot du gouvernement selon toi, mais Ron c'est un pro théorie du complot,
you,
donc
see ourselves as outsiders against the
même
bubble.
s'il est pas au courant de ce qui se passe, il dit qu'il y a des
Government
trucs.
media expert bubble, bursting the bubble. Bubbles are for children to chase on a summer day.
Maintenant il sait des
or for
trucs, oui,
women
c'est sûr et
to
certain.
spend hours popping those packing bubbles
Tout
while
comme
drinking
Lester sait des
wine
trucs
and
aussi.
cursing her newly ex-husband. You know what, Ron? Let me put it to you like this. Do you think for 1 minute that the same people that lied to you about Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny aren't lying to you about climate change, Ron?
My parents. No.
Yes, Mommy and Daddy were lying to you. They were buying into the BS. Ron, it's common sense. Climate changes every day.
Damn.
Hot in the middle of the day, cooler at night. This all balances out. There's nothing to worry about. We don't need to panic, America. It's going to be okay. Mainstream science and the mainstream media are two sides of the same coin, Ron. But you know what? I think the American people are smarter than that. They know when people are lying to them.
Yes. See, scientists are wrong all the time.
Yes.
Yes, they're the worst.
They are.
Like when they say there's no sound in space, but then all of a sudden I see these space movies and they're really loud. Everyone sees that. What does that mean?
Okay, Ron. Let's talk to the listeners for a second. I am going to name some times science was wrong. They told us the Earth was flat. It is not. We know it's round. They said the pyramids were built by aliens. They said we would run out of oil by now, but it is cheaper than ever. Smoking. Did you know doctors used to say smoking was good for you? That's sort of how I feel about climate change. Y2K, people, bullshit.
I knew it. I knew Y2K was bullshit.
Yes.
I knew that.
Ron, Trevor sont pas des anciens. Trevor, si, Ron, non. Il n'y a aucune info concernant Ron à l'armée ni rien.
I was ready. I still have a bunker left over. It's still full of macaroni and cheese and cigarettes and some.
Je me rappelle pas d'infos sur Ron allant à l'armée. Trevor, oui, il le dit. Mais Ron,
Wayfaring strangers that might appear every
pense
once in a
pas.
while. I would have given
Maintenant, la plupart des Américains, ils font leur service militaire, donc...
You're like a lot of Americans that did
Mais on n'a
that,
pas d'infos
and I
là-dessus.
applaud you for that. Science is a lie, but the American people, they don't believe in lies. We're a nation of cowboys, card sharks, individuals who all like the same things. We're too smart to fall for science.
Yes, I know that.
The lies of the mainstream science are measurable. Big data.
Yes, yes, yes. I don't know what that is exactly, but I hate that.
Essentially, the liberals are giving away your tax money for windmills. I mean, have you seen the windmills outside of town? They ruin everything. They ruin the view from people's houses. They built windmills, and we went for the most powerful country in the world to irrelevancy.
Absolutely.
One couple living near a wind farm told me the windmills are so loud and distracting, they can't even make love. Imagine that. I mean, staring at each other in rage and shame, wanting nothing more than to flee the room and this
Il appartient pas à une
relationship.
seconde. Non, non,
Well,
non, non,
look at
non, non, non,
Holland.
non,
Yeah,
non, non.
Look at is Holland
Il y a rien du tout qui parle de ça.
Look, I've had the same problem. Did you know that windmills are being used to let the government see what's going on in your house? It's a giant antenna. It is literally a giant antenna.
Ouais, ça c'est vraiment des pro-théories du complot en fait. Il y a des complots partout, hein. Même dans les éoliennes.
What a scam, cheap crap, all made in China. We don't make anything here in America, except for hot dogs, video games, and complacency. Wake up! Fundamentally, 85% of scientists are big liars, only interested in their own agenda. I know this because I have dated one. And these are bogus studies that they're talking about. The models are unreliable.
Oh, yes. You know, I've heard that models are very unreliable because they're vapid idiots on cocaine.
No, Ron, that's a different
Look, I also read on the internet a conspiracy theory that your group, the American Truth Institute, they're in the pocket of the fossil fuel industry.
No,
I heard that.
No. Listeners, that is not true. As I was saying, 85% of these scientists are on the payroll of China. And they want to shut down our gas stations and shove electric cars down our
C'est même eux, ils sont tellement théories du complot qu'ils sont pas d'accord sur leurs théories.
Ride a bicycle, a unicycle.
I hate that. I hate the bicycles.
I've been hit by one, and it is very upsetting.
I hate bicycles and tricycles. I hate that almost as much as the bicycle.
Thank you. That's another part of our initiative. We did a study and found out that 85% of people that ride bicycles are awful people, garbage people. They think they
Je me rappelais pas de ça.
Think about that for a minute. If they get in power, they may pass legislation so they do own the road.
They shave their legs.
C'est vrai.
American energy, independence, it's that.
Ah bon, maintenant ça dépend, c'est plus les professionnels qui font ça. Je pense pas que ceux qui font du cyclisme comme ça, une fois par semaine, ils se rasent les jambes.
At least the ones who can speak. Listen, I'm a truther. I believe in empirical evidence. Like, who the fuck are they kidding?
What the fuck are they kidding?
Fuck quarks and scientists. They really sold us a bill of goods. I mean, seriously, they expect us to believe AIDS comes from people having sex with monkeys? Hello? Listen, I've had sex with monkeys, and I'm sure any women listening...
Le mec il le dit. Je pense qu'Aaron et Omega ont des similitudes sur leur façon de penser vis-à-vis des complots. Omega il a pas vraiment de discours complotiste. Hein. Omega il dit juste que... Enfin et encore c'est dans les dialogues qu'on n'a pas eu où il dit que le gouvernement veut lui voler ses recherches et tout, mais il n'a pas vraiment... Omega il dit qu'il a été enlevé, que les morceaux ils sont partout, il nous demande de les récupérer, il nous demande ce qu'il a construit. Il n'a pas vraiment de discours complotiste Omega. Hein.
You know what? I'm going to tell you what's tyranny, Ron. Okay, I'll tell you what's tyranny. Recycling wastes more energy than it saves, and it is disgusting. There's talk of making composting toilets mandatory in some parts of the country. That's the green agenda. Eating do. Watching and controlling the great people of America.
I agree.
Yo, Angelo.
The government
Yo, le
wants to
seul
see what I
S.
drink and what I defecate every night. And I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either.
Let's play another caller.
Ça va, vous allez bien?
Hey, my stupid husband thinks it'd be fun if we did one of them DNA tests.
Et j'avais bien fait ça, regardez, j'avais mis des trucs différents. Pour chaque personne qui parle, c'est une couleur différente dans les sous-titres. C'est pas mal en vrai. Hein. Yo Shark.
Oh, don't be a fool. Well, you're not putting my chromosomes in some database for the mainstream media to hand over to the government? Ha!
Wow, okay.
There is an assault on reality, and I am leading the charge!
Eh, je crois que c'est lui qui est sous coke, hein, clairement.
I'm not a fake man. I'm a real man. Do you hear me?
Yeah. I think that what is wrong with this country is that people always wanting to be what they're not. We're not Europe. Haven't been in a long time. Keep your silly trains and your tiny beers. We're America, and you know what that means? We drive trucks that are built here in the good old US of A. Europe, they can keep their scientists, Ron. Name one scientist you would want to have a beer with. You can't, right, Ron? And that's the true test when picking climate policy or politicians. You say, would I want to get blackout drunk with this person? If the answer is no, then there you go. Don't vote for him.
Okay, here's another person that left a message on the Truth Seeker hotline. Go ahead.
Yo, Ron! How come nobody's talking about the weaponized weather? The hurricane that hit the East Coast recently? They can steer tornadoes with an app on the phone. It snowed in Los Santos more than once. But nobody talks about that. They don't talk about the press of a button you could be somebody else. I could press a button and be a little girl who gets lots of attention. How about that, Ron? I want to be a little girl.
Well, he makes an interesting point about the weather. People talk about so-called sea level rising. Sea level rising. It is a fact that thousands of years ago, the sea rose and flooded everything, but a bunch of animals were on a cruise ship and they were saved. That's a truth that isn't taught at schools. You know what? Listen to me, Ron. Listen, to be honest, Ron, if we're gonna get down to brass tacks, the real problem is universities.
Wait, is that really true?
Yes, it is. They practice bad science between frat parties.
Ça, c'est très lui dit tout le temps de se taire, parce que justement, Ron est au grand de choses qu'il devrait pas savoir. Non, il lui dit tout le temps de se taire parce qu'il en a plein le cul. Et honnêtement, quelqu'un qui est toujours pro-théorie du complot, il va toujours trouver quelque chose partout. Et de temps en temps, t'as envie de lui dire, mais ta gueule, c'est bon, arrête, tu deviens lourd là.
By professors every day, and nobody is doing anything to stop it. In the good old days, when America was doing well, almost no one went to university.
Avec TGS, on a connu quelqu'un qui était pro-théorie du complot. En fait, il voyait des complots partout et il y avait des moments, tu parles avec lui d'un truc, ouais, mais ça, le gouvernement, ouais, mais gros, non, mais ta gueule, non, mais ta gueule, en fait. Donc, non, je crois que c'est plus ça, c'est plus ta gueule, arrête d'avoir des complots partout, t'es relou.
Thanks to the smartphone, I don't know where I am anymore. I look up directions, and the next thing you know, I'm sexting. It's very unsettling.
Ron, okay, let's get back on track here. We were talking about universities. They're evil and they ruined American youth. They encourage all this bad thinking. Now, most kids that go to these filthy colleges, they want to learn how to send better dick pics and cleavage pics on Snapmatic. If you want to learn, do it on your own dime, not on my dime. Order some books online, kids. Ron, we have to push Congress to close them, pass the tax savings back to the people who make this nation great.
Wait, the taxpayers?
Yes, the big taxpayers, exactly, or even better, scrap taxes. The country would flourish. In fact, America, taxes are unconstitutional.
I have always thought that.
It's true. And we at the American Truth Institute, we love this country, and we love the Founding Fathers. That is why we want to change everything about this country, because we love it so damn much. We love our country. God bless America. God bless it, Lady Liberty. We the people.
Eh ben.
I love this damn country. I am fighting America. I am fighting for us. God damn, I love my country.
So, Sophia, this is getting just a little bit political here.
No, we are not. We're not political, okay? We're renegades. We are fighting for justice on
Okay,
horses.
Sophia.
We're fighting on horses, sort of like when I was a young girl and I didn't fully understand the pleasurable rhythms and shivers of a galloping equine. For it. You know, it just
Oh
makes you
putain.
use your intelligence.
Hey, look behind you, the door is right there. Sophia, you're 100% out of here.
Ice caps are melting.
Get the fuck out of here.
You cannot shut me
I
down.
can do what I want. This is my show.
Ah, ça part en couille.
We never guess here.
Je m'en rappelais pas que ça partait en couille comme ça.
Still out there. I'm not going anywhere. I'm still here, Ron. I'm so lonely.
The fuck.
I've been touched by a man in a decade.
I feel like I'm gonna have a couple nightmares tonight. Let's continue now. Let's get to some real guests, and let's hear
Oh,
some more
putain.
messages that people have left on the Truth Seeker hotline.
Hey, Ron, I wonder what you think about them
That escalated quickly.
self-driving cars.
Hell yeah.
I hear they're testing them in the desert. Ron, I'm a trucker, and sometimes I doze off or swerve off the road a bit while, you know, masturbating and thinking about ballet recitals and jetpacks and such. Jetpacks and such. Jetpacks and such. Jetpacks
Oula.
and such. Self-driving
What the
cars
fuck?
ruin my way of life.
They should ban those self-driving cars.
Ah, il y a eu un petit...
Technology is going to make us all obsolete. Example, a coal miner doesn't want to make solar panels. How is he going to look his boy in the face and say, I'll make them their big, tough solar panels, boy. Let's go have some quinoa and almond milk. His son would have every right to shoot him.
Alors bah oui.
Okay? It is my mission
Mais tout à fait.
with this show to make everyone understand the real things you should be worrying about. This globalist agenda, the estrogen teeming through all of our veins. Oh, God. Pretty soon, we'll all be the same color and we'll speak one language. Like in that documentary with the robots. Globalists want to just open our borders and have some, kind of big-ass party with that loud ethnic music while the rest of us just cower in our bunkers. I'm not going to let you make me afraid. I am fanning the flames of rebellion. Do you hear me? Be a rebel. It all begins by fighting against tyranny, by supporting our own special brand of it. It's easy to defeat globalists. Shout louder than them. Let's hear another fan message.
Ron, you talk about Lyme disease and gout a lot, and I have to thank you for it. Finally, a show that's about me. Everyone knows Lyme disease was invented in Portugal by American scientists. They're hidden in a base there trying to torture people. We have to save them.
Thanks, caller. Well, that is a fact. See, the agency employs more scientists than it does spies. Every year it invents thousands of new diseases. Lyme disease escaped from a lab, an American lab. And it's a completely an untruth that it tastes like lime. Next message from another truth seeker.
Ron, I share people's concern with AI. I mean, it's so artificial. I won't ever let a robot into my house. This is it for humanity. This is our last fucking stand. Seriously, we gotta act now. Smashing all this so-called technology and returning to the steam age. And, you know, and then maybe we got a chance. But, Jesus, the fucking microchips and, they hate us. They just hate. And now it's fight or die. And I'm fighting hard, Ron, every goddamn day. Share the love. Spread love. Peace, goddammit.
I do share the love. And
Il y a des
I
fous.
also share the hatred of lies. Now here's a good caller about lies.
Ron, I love you so much. I really do. I draw pictures of you sometimes, and they're really awesome. Anyway, you know who tells the most lies? Those Vinewood liberals. They're elitists. Who do they think they are? I'm a waitress. You don't see me shooting my mouth off of political opinions like these liberals. What gives a millionaire actor the right to express their stupid opinion when they don't even know the meaning of real work like me? Anyway, I'll send you some of these pictures I drew of you.
It's about the chemicals, man. Chemicals in food make us effeminate, and we can't fight back. It's full of hormones. Where, again, is the real manly man? Now, after I've had a salad, I don't want to stave someone's head in with a rock. And that is a problem. Name me one strong vegetarian. Just name me one. The fact is, you can't. You can't. That's all the time we have for this week's podcast. Now, thanks to Blaine County Community Hour for letting us rebroadcast it. I'm Ron Jakowski. Until next time, someone is reading your thoughts, so make sure they're scrambled. Together, we can save America.
If there's anybody listening, please, there needs to be shut.
Will you shut the fuck up?
Elle est encore là, la meuf. What the fuck? Ah ouais, effectivement, il est un peu trop barré dans les théories du complot, Ron. Hein, lui et sa pote aussi, Sophia, là, ils sont tous les deux en mode. Ouais, il y a des complots partout, partout.